Hello guys and welcome back. This is let's say a new series, but it will be each webinar will be separated from the others because it will not be following. It will not be a huge series. Each webinar will be a one project, one simple project, and also the Olympic Stadium is not finished yet. We will go back to this, but today we were just doing a quick modeling, SubD, and a little bit of V-Ray and stuff like that. Just having some fun. All of these are available on Patreon. All of these files, just to show you what we are dealing with, and also my Discord now is my Discord for this channel, so we can discuss all of your work and all of your computational designs, and what is your problems with all of Rhino and Grasshopper issues. We can discuss it on our Discord channel. You can find it on the description of the video, and also you can find it on the banner of the channel. Before we move on, I would like to say thank you for all my supporters on Patreon, and also today's file will be available on Patreon as well. So let's start. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button, and let's start our process. Not this one. Actually, I'm trying to test some possibilities for the stadium. Anyway, let's start our model now. Okay, so today we will just create something very simple, very quick. It will not take much time. It will not be like a 2-hour webinar like the usual. It will be just a quick thing. So we will just start with basically SubD as usual. But today we will try to make something interesting because the design I showed on the internet yesterday was, let me show you. Maybe I can go quickly to Instagram and go in here. Yes, this one. As you can see in here, this is a quick design I did for a client. It's not yet. It's basically a conceptual now. It's not a full design, but we are still developing it. But so many were interested in it, so I thought, why not have a quick tutorial about it. But it will not be the same design. It will be something similar to this. So okay, now let's start. Let's close this and go back to here. Now I would like to basically create a SubD surface, and simply you can check how many counts. In this case, let's say 7 by 7. Okay, and start from any point like this, and maybe go to somewhere, create your design as you wish. It doesn't matter. And after that, you can simply select all of this surface and simply copy, let's say 5 meters. Actually, it's very huge, so I will scale it down a little. So I will scale 2D from this point to this point and scale it, yeah, something like that. Okay, and simply select this one again and move it up to 5. Maybe another one. Yeah, this will be interesting. Okay, and after that it's super simple, because after that all you need to do is simply select this curve right here and try to make a bridges between these outline curves, and you now just simply bridge. Where are you? Yeah, bridge, and now you will get this effect. So if I set bridge, now you will have something like this. If I did this multiple times, like from here, let's say from here to here, and bridge, you will get something like this. From here to here, you will get something like this. So now you will have your organic shape, but to reach a specific, let's say, okay, let's edit, redo, and again redo. To reach, I want to reduce these a little, but if I reduce them, it will look a little bit weird, and it will deform this up here and this, and I don't want to do that. So the best way to do this is basically deleting, and maybe from the beginning, go to SubD and bridge again, but in this time select this with this, sorry, select this one with this one and bridge, and make it 2. So now you will have this, and now if I want it to look more organic, let's see it in the rendered view. It will look like this. If I want it to look more organic, I will simply select this and move it a little bit away, and maybe scale it down a little, so it will look like this. Something like that. So I will do the same process again and again until I find my, let's say, my unique design of this masterpiece. So for now, let's try some interesting ideas. Let's try to get this one with this one and simply bridge. So it will look like this. No, it's not interesting. So maybe we can try this one from here with this one from here. Maybe it's interesting. So let's drag it away a little, and maybe drag it up and scale it down. Maybe move it a little bit right here, so it will look like this. Kind of interesting. You know, you can do your own design. Try this one, bridge again. Scale it. Maybe this one needs to be moved away. Yeah, to look very curvy or something like that. Maybe it needs to be smaller. Not so small. Let's say 0.5. You know, and you will do the same process for a lot of faces. Try to go further. Let's say I will not pick this one with this one. It's so close to each other. So let's go to SubD and bridge, and you can see that it's not getting a great effect. Maybe this one with this one will get me a very sharp looking like this. It looks kind of awesome. Let's drag this one to here, and maybe we can get this one. No, let's pick this one and go up here to make like a parallel one, and simply bridge as usual. And now I would like to pick this curve, not this one. Yeah, I would like to pick this one and move it away and scale it down, so it will look more interesting like this. And again, you can select this one with this one and simply bridge. You can create your own design. I'm interested to see your own designs related to this project, and you can post them on, let's say, on Discord. Yeah, let's now we have like a small community there. You can post them, and we can discuss your designs and your let's say exercise or something. And now let's pick this one with this one. Let's see how it will look. Maybe not the best idea. Let's try this. Is it perfect? Maybe if we reduce this a little and maybe drag it away. Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting. Maybe let's see it in the rendered mode. The rendered mode is very white. Is it the sun? No, the sun is not working. Okay, okay. Let's go to emap quickly. Emap and select. Okay, emap again. Emap and select something. Maybe arches polished. To see the reflections, how they look. Okay, I think it looks fine, and you can move on. Let's create something very quick in here. Let's go to shaded again, and let's finish these. Let's create some interesting things like this one in here, and simply make a bridge. Hello. Yeah, select this one with this one and make a bridge. Okay, and again small it a little, maybe drag it a little to outside, and select this one with this one. Okay, and bridge, and select this curve, not this one, yeah, this one. Edit, redo, and scale it. Okay, and maybe we can get this one with this one, so it will look like it's getting, maybe this one, yeah, this one with this one. I think it will look like it's an infinity or something, maybe. And bridge, this one is very away. Let's move it back just like that. And here we need like one more connection. Let's get this one with this one, and bridge. And now let's select this one with this one. Let's get this one with this one. Yeah, and or actually maybe we can make it very huge like this, and bridge, and okay, and simply drag this one away and scale it down, so it will look like it's a huge thing. And maybe we can make some parallel ones like this and scale it. You can find your own pattern with that. So and now this one will look like it's going from here to here, and making an interesting thing. And now we can go to here. Actually, let's get one from the inside. Yeah, like this one, and get it to this. And now we have something like this. And again, small it a little, just it looks, yeah, I think this side looks interesting. Maybe this side is not looking interesting. I don't know. Maybe we can delete those. We can simply remove those and select some other ones. Let's select this one with this one and bridge. No, I don't want this. Okay, drag this one and bring this one back. So now we have this, and scale it down, not so much, and bring it back a little. So now it will look like this. Yeah, it's more interesting than the original one. I think now it's kind of interesting from everywhere. I think this side is looking a little bit weird, so maybe we can remove this and see. Yeah, and maybe we can put something in here. We can select this one and simply bridge. Okay, I think this one looks more interesting. I think so. And also now I created like this for story. Uh, Hello guys, I didn't read the messages. I'm so sorry. Thank you all for being here. Uh, does Most of them are created. I think all of them. I don't remember actually, but the complex tower is in SubD. The Morpheus Hotel is in SubD with a lot of grasshopper things. The vertical urbanism also in SubD. The What else? Yeah, and the stadium is in SubD. SubD is great when you are trying to create something organic or something has some kind of fluidity and movement and stuff like that. It's very helpful, especially if you want to create this like in Grasshopper from scratch. It will be like a nightmare. Like when I created the let's say yeah, I think you saw on my channel the towers of Zaha Hadid, the Mariner Cove. I created them basically from scratch in Grasshopper, and back then I was working with Rhino 6, and it gives me like a hard time figuring out the flexibility of the towers and how I can rotate everything and stuff like that. But once I jumped into SubD. It's like 5 minute model to create the basic concept of the tower. It's not very hard to create some interesting forms with SubD. It's very interesting to create a dynamic fluid forms, especially the organic models, and especially if you are a student and you want your project or graduation project or academic project to look very fancy. SubD is your, let's say, your main tool to use. Okay, so now I think now it's interesting. Let's go from here. Let's go to the top. Okay, now I would like to create like an inner court inside. I would like to create an inner court. What I want to do is basically selecting, let's say, these faces from all the floors and remove them. And after removing them, I would like to create like an interesting, maybe it's not a staircase, but it's like a way to move between the floors. So this tutorial is just a concept, so for now let's just wire things together. So from here to here I would like to bridge. Okay, yeah, this looks nice. And now I can go to here, and from here to here I can make a bridge. I'm sorry, not from, yeah, from this one to the downside one. Yeah, this one. Bridge, perfect. And after that, let's make a bridge from here, yeah, from here to here. Perfect. So now my floors will look like this from the inside. I think it's kind of interesting, hopefully. Yeah. And maybe we can, as usual, let's go to the top and select all of these curves, and as usual make a scale to D, and from their middle, let's go to here and scale them down a little, just to make them look curvy like this. So when you look to them from above, you will feel like you are looping inside. You have like an interesting movement inside your building, and it looks kind of nice. And now you have your interesting, let's say, areas around here, and you can move on and move on to go forward. This is just a small building, a concept for you can apply to almost any building, like residential, commercial, administration buildings, any type of architecture. After that, simply we can copy this, because I want to keep this in case I needed it. And after that, I will go to here and simply offset SubD, and you can offset it toward inside, toward outside. Basically, I prefer to offset outside because it's less problems to deal with. So now I can simply select this. It's 0.5. Okay, looks fine to me. And okay, as you can see, it's 2 SubD. I don't want the one in here. Maybe I should told him to delete the input. Okay, now it's important to check your model, because sometimes as you look in here, you can see that it's not perfect. You can see that it's like flipped from here to here. So you need to fix this. So now I will simply select these and delete them, and again rewire this. Okay, like this, and bridge this part again. And of course, I don't want any let's say divisions in here, so I will simply do it like this. And okay, now I have this part fixed. I need to check every single one of them. So if there's one of them are making a problem, it will give me a hard time to what is that, something like this needs to be fixed. Maybe this will move it a little bit. Yeah, something like this. I think it's not working in here as well. Let's fix this vertex. Not you, the other one. Okay, let's move this 2 and move this and move both of them 1. Yeah, it's important to work with a snap on, because it's easier to figure out your problems and solve them. Okay, so now this is working. This is working. I think most of them working. Let's check the stairs. Usually they have a problem. Yeah, they have, because as you can see, it's not clean in here. You need to fix this. So now simply select all of this and delete it, and simply again select the curves, double click in here and double click in here, and bridge. Okay, now this is fixed, and the one below it fixed, though. Yeah, this one needs to be fixed. So let's go it from here and simply select the faces, yes, like this, and delete them, and select the curves and double click, and double click right here and bridge. Perfect. I think they are all perfect, hopefully, because if they have a problem, you will see it later when you create like creases and try to create lighting and an interesting form like that. So you will have a problem, but for now I think they are looking fine. I don't see any. Yeah, this one, as you can see, it's like intersecting with each other. That's a problem. So you need to select these faces and remove them. And why does it look like that? Let's fix this part. Move this down here. It's way much. Let's move it up 0.5. I think now it's perfect, kind of. Okay, and simply double click and bridge, and okay. I hope they are all perfect. Maybe this vertex needs to be fixed. Move it up a little. Not like that. Okay, maybe now let's turn off the grid. And yeah, just like this. Perfect. Okay. And I think they are all perfect. Hopefully. Maybe this needs to be a little bit up. Let's hope for the best, and now let's move on. Before we move on, of course, I need to move this 0.5 to above, because it's offsetted to the outside, so it needs to be above the ground. And also, as you can see, some of the vertices are down there, are not aligned with each other, so I need to fix this problem. So I can simply select all of the vertex in here. Just make sure that you are not selecting any unnecessary vertex, so just check like here. Yeah, and now I'm selecting like all of the bottom layer. I forgot this one, and as well this one. I want all of these to be at level 0. This one and this one. I think that's perfect, hopefully. And now simply front and go to here, and again Gumbo relocate. Now enable the grid again, and okay, and the right click in here, and 0. So now you will have every vertex down there is leveled perfectly. You can do the same for those ones, but I think they are perfect. I don't care about them for now, but for the other ones, they needed to be aligned like this. So now our model will look like this. And as you can see, everything looks promising, kind of. Hopefully. Maybe the thickness is too big, or maybe not. I think it's great for now. Okay, and now let's create the lighting part, or let's create a bevel for all of this. So now double click on them, and you will simply select them like this, and double click. Yeah, kind of perfect. Double click on this and double click on this. Kind of perfect. I hope I selected them all. Kind of. Yeah, I think I selected them all. Okay, and now simply all I need to do is bevel. The bevel will be proportional, but I need 2 segments. Actually, no, keep it one. Keep it 1 segment. And now let's move to here, and yeah, make something small like this. Yeah, this will be perfect, just to give your form some kind of an identity. Perfect. Now I would like to, let's go to here. Hello. Let's go to here and double click on this. Get all of the the faces. Double click on here and double click on here and double click on here. Perfect. And now I think, yeah, double click on here, double click on this one. I think I selected them all. No, now I need just those. Double click and double click. I think I selected them all, and simply now extract these surfaces. And after extraction, go to here and put them on any layer. Let's say for now, let's put them on layer 1. So layer 1 will be those lights. Let's call it lights. Light. Okay, and after that, I will have the lights. I will have, yeah, I would like to create like a glass. So I have to, let's say, multiple options, but for now I will create something in SubD like this. Let's say, yeah, let's go to here and create like a box. I think box will do it. Count 5 by 5, it doesn't matter. Okay, I think 5 by 5 will be great. And start from here to here, something from the for the inside, and go to the front and move it up, like very way up. Okay, and now I will simply select the faces in the up and in the down face like this and delete them. So now I will have my SubD, and now I will simply select all of, I'm sorry, let's select all of these curves. Yep, and move them like inside or something. Let's move it like 0.2. I want them to be inside in here, and move this down. Maybe move it like 0.2 or something, because I want it to be inside the building. Let's see it in the perspective. I hope it's not too much. I can scale it up a little or down or whatever, but for now it looks very good. And now all I need to do is simply assign materials to everything. So now comes the, let's say, um, the V-Ray part. Now we will start to look how our V-Ray will be. So now I don't need this, so maybe I can select it and hide it for now. Okay, so this is the first form, and of course I would like to get all of these on another form, and let's make them. Let's move this to layer 2. Okay, and after that I will have these ones right here, and once I select objects, he will select them all without the main form, and I can move them to layer, let's say 3. So now I have my building look like this, and after that I can move on to, let's go to V-Ray. Yeah, V-Ray, and let's open our V-Ray. For me, because I have kind of a very good graphic card, so I like to work on very interactive mode, which is where are you? I think it were here. It was here. That's weird. Okay, maybe we need to create a camera or a view or something. Let's say B1. It's not here. That's weird. There was something here called very interactive. Anyway, let's bring it from here. Let's go to V-Ray and go to here and go to interactive. Maybe now it will show up. Nothing. No problem. Okay, and now I have, let's make it on medium for now, and simply turn on the interactive mode. Okay, and let's hide this. Okay, let's hide this. Yes, I want this one closer to me. And now let's go to here. I would like to to add like a HDRI, which is like a dome or something, like an environment to your to your scene. So this is the Rhino HDRI. I have downloaded a few of them from here. I have downloaded them from let's go to here and HDRI. Yeah, this is HDRI Heaven. It's very cool. Very cool website for the HDRIs and for textures and for models and stuff like that. But for me, you can go to here, and I forgot to link it to put the link in the description. But you can go to here and get whatever you need from here: outdoor, natural light, nature, partially cloud, low contrast. Maybe can get some skies, get something like sunset or sunrise. Maybe if you want, let's say, midnight or yeah, like this one, you can download whatever you need. For me, I downloaded some of them, and let's see. Let's try this one, and take a few moments. Let it process. Yeah, now we are getting somewhere. Okay, after that, maybe we can. Okay, let's move this one here. It's hard to work on one monitor with all of these screens together. Okay, and now I would like to add some materials. I think this one needs to be more shiny, but let's figure it out later. Okay, now I would like to add more materials. For now, I would like to add material to this part, which is, I think, layer 2. So I will go to here. As a conceptual design, I just want something to look white and nothing more, let's say, no more details in it, just to look fancy. So I will go to plastics simply and select some shiny plastic. For me, I select metal plastic gray, and I don't want it to be gray. I want it to be white, or more white. Don't go right here because this is not like a very natural look. Make it a little bit less, and apply it, right click, and there is apply to layer. Or if you want to apply it to a specific geometry, you can apply it to selection. So now let's go to, or if you have like a specific material and in all of your scene, and you want to change it all at once, you can simply select, right click, and select objects in a scene which has this material, and change them all at once. So for now, I would like to apply to layer, which is layer 2. So as you can see in here, it starts to get shiny a little bit. So for me, also I would like some colors, some lighting. So I will double click on here and maybe get something like this. But the intensity of this, I would like it to be not 1, maybe higher, because I want it to be like emissive and gives me the warm color, but not so much so I can still get the hint of the yellow or orange color. I can change the color in here, but I don't need to do that right now. So I can simply right click on this, and I think the lights are in what? Yeah, before I move on, I need to change this to layer 4, maybe layer 4. and yeah, the lights on red. Okay, so now the lights will be this. Where are you gone? Did I close it? Okay. So now I can simply select it to the red layer, which is layer 1, I guess. Yeah, I have lights. Okay, so now it will look like this, which is starting to get interesting. It's starting to get interesting, and this looks shiny. And but the HDRI is not the best one yet. Maybe we can select another HDRI. Okay, maybe I used this one. Let's use this one. Let it process a little. Yeah, this one kind of nice. And now let's put some glass to this green layer. So let's go to here. Let's go to here and go to glass. For me, maybe I can use this. Again, this is just a concept, so I can use clear materials just to show the form. And now we have something like this. Okay, glass coated. Maybe yeah. Right click and apply to layer 4, I guess. So now you will have your form like this. I think the last step is because this is not the ideal ground for it, because there is no ground in here. I can go to here, and there's something in here called infinite plane. I can select it, and as you can see, it's taking I think the color, the lights, because it's the current layer. Now I would like to put it on layer 5. Yeah, now it's getting somewhere. And after that, go to the material again, and maybe go to the ground, select some interesting material. For me, maybe the grass, like I did, and apply to layer, or apply to selection, whatever. But for now, let's apply to layer, I think layer 5. And now we are, yeah, it looks very nice. So now I will close this for now, because I need to focus on the view. Okay, so now this is what I see, but I want more let's say more resolution. So I will go to here again, but in this case I don't want it to be progressive. Let's go to here. I don't want to sorry, to be interactive. I want it to be progressive, and make this high. Maybe enable the denoiser just to look more cooler. And also, what can we do in here? Okay, for now I think it's great. Let's maybe the background, let's make it 1.2, just to give me more lights. And also the glass weren't perfect, so I need less uh, less less refraction, which means how much transparent this glass is. So I need it less. So now I would like simply to go to the refraction. Yeah, I want it to be less a little bit, like that. The more to the dark, the more you're not transparent. The more to the white, the more transparency you will get. And also the reflection as well. There's too much reflection. Maybe we can reduce it a little. Okay, and now I would like to see render and show me the result. Kind of interesting, I think. Let it process until the end so he can denoise, and after he denoise you can go to the correction. I think I'm gonna add material to this part, maybe a wood material, so it looks more cooler before I finish the render. So let's go to the blue one. I think the blue one doesn't have material. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to wood and maybe pick something more dark like this. Maybe more, yeah, not so dark. Maybe this one. I think this one will be interesting, and simply apply to layer 2, not layer 2, layer 2 where the plastic, I'm sorry. So I think this one, yeah, this one applies to layer 2, and layer 3, yeah, the veneer will be layer 3, apply to layer 3. So now if I go render again, I'm sorry, not rendered, what I'm doing, wireframe. Okay, keep it shaded, and go to here and render. Thank you, Ihab. Glad you like it. Yeah, I think it's more interesting with this wood looking to the frame with the lights. I think the thickness is a little bit higher, maybe it needs more thickness, or maybe the scale of the geometry is a little bit needs to be adjusted. But this is the main idea. This is how you can create, let's say, an interesting exterior form with this type of SubD modeling, organic modeling, stuff like that. So I will wait for this for like a moment to finish, and this file will be available on Patreon with the HDRI and everything. So if you are interested to get it, you will get access to it, and also you will support my channel, which I will be very thankful for it. And also let me know if you want more simple, quick SubD modeling like this. Is it interesting to have something really quick and stuff like that? Or maybe we can focus more on the complex projects. Okay, finish please. Sometimes I get messages from you that my videos are too long. Sometimes it's not me. I try to make it as short as possible, but it's the Rhino. It takes so much time to process something or to visualize something, or you know. I think it's kind of interesting. After that, you can save it. You can save it. Okay, for now I will save it GPG and simply go to, let's go to the desktop or in here. Actually, let's make it on the desktop, make a new folder, call it organic modeling Okay, and another folder on it called renders, and one. Okay, and now I can simply go to here, go to desktop, and here you are, organic modeling, rendering, and this is it. It's a small picture, but because of the you can adjust it from here, from here, and this is the render output. You can make it bigger, but for now I just for the time of the video, and also I will start the Arabic live in less than 10 minutes, so I need to finish this one. But this is the final result. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and as I mentioned, this will be available on Patreon. Let's present this. Now I have the Discord icon in here. Beside the Patreon, you can get access to my Discord, and you can share your result with us. And if you have a problem in anything related to my content, or anything in general related to computational design and architecture, you are welcome to join my Discord and discuss with all the members in there. And thank you, guys. This is all the files on Patreon. You can get access to all of this, and these are my tiers. You can select your tier and apply to it and get access to all the file related. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.